Hello Darts Nutz. As you can probably tell by the title, I'm reviewing something a little bit different. Obviously it's not darts, but it's made by Voks, who make darts, and it's made out of tungsten, which obviously darts are made from. And it's a tungsten pen, and it comes in a very nice plush case. And I've got the gold version. I've also got the Darts Nutz logo etched onto it. I'll show you a close-up in a couple of minutes, but we'll talk about the pen first. Now there's three colours available. There's the gold, black and grey. The black and gold are $99, which is around about £78, and the grey is $89, and if you want an engraving it's $5 extra. Now £78 sounds quite a lot for a pen, and obviously it is quite a lot of money, but people who are like connoisseurs of luxury pens, £78 is relatively cheap actually. When I searched online, I seen pens up to £500, so a bit crazy really. But I don't think I've seen any that are made out of a complete piece of tungsten. If there was, I didn't find them. There were some pens that had tungsten in, but not like this, where it's made out of a full bar of tungsten. So there's a lot of work that goes into making this. Obviously it needs to be hollowed out. I think it's 82% tungsten, and there's only three things that are not made from tungsten, and that's the little rubber ring, the spring and the refill. Now these use Parker refills. It comes with a blue one, and you can also get them in a mechanical pencil version, and the pencils come they use 0.7mm lead refills. So obviously you can change the refills, put your own colour in, but with it being made out of tungsten, it's quite weighty, and the gold coating that's on the barrel is a special coating. It's a titanium carbonitride coating, and it's the same process that they use in high-end cutting tools, so the coating won't wear off. So basically you've got a pen that's probably going to outlive you, your grandkids, and maybe your great-great-grandkids. Who knows how long it's going to last, but it's certainly going to last more than a single lifetime. Like this, I got this when I was about 21. I've broke off the little bit that was on the end, so that's about 26 years old now. So pens like that can last, well, indefinitely I suppose. But it's nice that the coating won't wear off, because obviously where you're gripping it, you don't want blotches to end up like with worn parts. And like I say, it's not cheap, but then these kind of things never are, like luxury pens. But it's got a very nice action. It's got a bolt action clicker. It's very smooth to operate, and what Voks has done here is they've looked at bolt action clickers on other pens, and they noticed that there was a problem with them. A lot of them have gaps there, so they fill up with dirt, and over time it doesn't work so well. There's no gaps on here. It's very fine tolerances, so there's nowhere for dirt to get into, and it's very smooth operation. And also on the other end, where the nib comes through, again it's a very fine tolerance, so there's no gap, so there's no like loose feeling when you're writing. And as it's a Parker refill, it writes nice and smooth, but I'm a terrible writer, so it doesn't matter how great the pen is, it's never going to make me a better writer. But like I say, there's no loose feeling there, just a slight weighty feeling. You can feel the weight of the back end, but some people prefer that. I don't mind it at all, and it is quite weighty. Obviously made out of tungsten. It's a very dense metal, and the pen weighs 60 grams. As you can see, compared to the length of the Parker pen, it's just a standard length. I'll just measure it with the nib in. So what's that? About 19 centimeters. So everything about it is just like a normal pen, but the fact is it's made out of tungsten and it should last forever, I would imagine, not unless you have some freak accident where you break it. I'll show you a close-up of it now. Right then, so here's a close look, and obviously it's a very smooth surface. There's the Darts Nutz logo engraved on it. It's got a rounded top, and there's the bolt action clicker. Quite satisfying to operate and very smooth, very easy to use. And where the nib comes through, it's just almost perfectly centered, so makes it very neat for writing. And you can use any Parker refills, a little rubber ring to keep it tight, all machined out of tungsten. Now, I have no idea how to get that in. I think it said it is press fitted, so I presume it means it's pushed in from the opening, but there's no play on it. I can't push it in, nothing happens when I push the little nub. It doesn't go inwards or anything, so there's no way that's ever going to come out. And quite amazing that they've machined all that from a single bar of tungsten. So there you go, the Voks Tungsten Pen, or mechanical pencil if you prefer to get the pencil. Very nice piece of engineering. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.